Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So, I quite literally just finished the first game yesterday, and here we are. I'm lucky and fortunate in not needing to wait for, 7 years or so between the first game and the launch of the second, so I'm really glad that I am able to play it basically immediately. The timing couldn't have been better. So, I did realize while looking through this that there are some interesting advanced graphic settings. Everything is set to Ultra, but they also have something a little higher than Ultra called Experimental. So, this, from my understanding, requires the most efficient and powerful GPUs and everything. I do have a pretty good one, but I'm not sure how safe I feel turning absolutely everything on. I don't want to have a situation where my very first experience is going to be marred by 15 FPS or something like that. So I've turned up experimental textures and experimental character detail, which apparently also increases draw distance for characters as well. So as a result, it's making me a little nervous about turning up any of the other settings to experimental. So I'm just going to leave it as is. Yeah, experimental settings are intended for highly efficient and future hardware. So I will save that anyway, which is fine. Everything else should be a-okay. And without any further ado, I am more than happy to just begin. I loved the first game, and I have high hopes for this one. At the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. Sounds like cannon fire. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles and his brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Lacking a ruler, the land descends into chaos. Wow. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. I have no idea which castle this is. Suchdal. I probably pronounced that extremely horribly. Musket time. Oof, there he goes. Nah, he's done. With those burbles, he's done.
We need more arrows! I need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep!
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Look out!
Uh-oh. Now, where is Henry in all this? How did I get dragged into this one? 1403, that's still the same year as KCD1. Or are we gonna play as some nameless character in the tutorial? Or maybe some background NPC? Is that supposed to be Godwin?
Godwin!
It is! Okay, perfect.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father!
Is that Hans? No, okay, we're good. Oh, that's me,
Come to
right?
anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans.
Never mind, it is Hans.
Booze.
Get ready!
Okay. Almost exactly like the end of the first game, except now we're on the other side.
Take cover!
Ooh. And down goes the gate. Classic.
Now! Forward! A rude awakening, eh?
A bit, yes. Crossbows,
Make it count.
musket fire, lots of new technologies in this one. Even though it's the same year. I was about to ask, am I going to play as Godwin? I am going to play as Godwin, okay. Go up to the stairs, to the front ramparts, okay? I don't know how any of this stuff works, okay? Right click to aim, left to fire, probably. Got it. Suckdoll, defender, got it. I played the original game and... How do I reload? Okay, right click to reload. As I was trying to say, I played the original game entirely in hardcore mode. So it's really weird seeing the additional UI on my screen here at the moment. I was kind of hoping for oops. I was really kind of hoping for hardcore mode to come with launch in this one, but it obviously didn't. I did turn off the reticle though, in the middle of the screen, because I feel like that would be super disruptive and it would give me a little bit more of a hardcore experience. Oh boy, how is this gonna work? They've all got shields and stuff, and heavy armor. That guy seems like he's giving them commands. Therefore, we need to go for the commander. I totally missed and sucked. Okay. Okay, I suck. Help defend the gate in the courtyard. On it. I don't exactly have a melee weapon, do I? I do! Okay, that's cool. But let's get ready here first. Can I shoot them through the gates? Everyone else seems to be shooting through the gates. Not that this is necessarily going to do anything. All things considered. Do we not have explosive barrels or anything? Obviously unrealistic for the times, but you know. I mean, I'm trying. It's not like I have a musket. Ooh! How'd that work out? I guess they must have had some tools to dump lava or something off from... Not lava, but you know. Molten metal on top of them. Dry Devil. That's one hell of a name, sir. But yeah, sometimes the old like medieval gates and stuff, portcullises and such, have places for you to drop stones and other things. Boiling hot oil, etc., on top of attackers, so it makes sense. Left click to attack by holding right clicking and defend yourself while you're free to look around. Interesting. So at least the controls are a little better this time, I guess. Okay. Is he trying to master or post me? Knocking down ladders. E to push. Enemy is too close. What do you mean? What enemy? Huh? I'll take a shield though, thank you. Father Godwin. What is that? A big halberd? How do I switch to that? Weapon slot 3. Oh. Okay. Can I not hit him? Oh. Okay, that's pretty funny. Frog soldier. Okay. Can we knock it down, please? Thank you. So we're being attacked by Prague. Makes sense. That dude took an arrow to the eye. That's rough, man. So where is Henry in all this? And again, how did Hans and Godwin get dragged into this? I don't remember going to get Godwin before riding off into the sunset. Oh! You'll live. It's your shoulder, you're okay.
Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trosky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
That's part for the course for you.
Everyone to the chopper!
Kingdom come, Deliverance. Who? But seriously, where is Henry in all this? I was not expecting a different POV. Playing as Godwin? I assume that's like a one or limited time thing. Several weeks earlier, there we go. Please, bridge the gap. How the heck did we get here? There's Mutt! Haha! I see I switched my armor from the end of the game.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
I'm terrible at
Your
it.
Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that went very well.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold. And I'm personally responsible for your
I
safety.
love that Mutt is just here.
Besides, Trosky's in the middle of nowhere. So I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Former monk. For about like 2 days.
Trosky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse.
I mean,
Bergov must be made of
Perkstein is pretty tiny, and we did hear great things about Bergov, so... exciting. How is it I feel nostalgic about this already? I literally just finished the first game. Granted, it took me like half a year, but you know.
Well, Henry?
Easy
looking forward to
Riders.
New adventures? Adventures that will become the
Oh,
stuff
what?
of legends?
Sure, yeah.
Of course I am.
So you get to make dialogue choices and these.
You
That's
bet
nice.
we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern.
We'll see about
Drink
that.
to our success and chase some local wenches, eh?
That I won't be
Uncle
doing.
Hannah's take care of
I'm tied
himself.
down by
Unless
Teresa.
Maybe he's just testing me.
No, they can't go themselves.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up?
Uh.
Foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
Sure. I'm not gonna drag him
So do
down.
I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trosky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk.
I get the feeling all of our soldier buddies here are gonna die. Also, this game, absolutely beautiful, I'm noticing.
Sir,
Uh-oh. Potential problems, yes. Oh, looks like the army of Prague already.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry.
Oh, okay.
Wearing von Bergov's colours, they're from Trosky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
You talking about us, or are you chasing someone else?
Stand a chance against them.
I guess you do mean us.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Alright, who are you?
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
That's fair, yeah.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
True, I mean, they're robber
Sir
barons
Hans
and everything
Capon
too, so...
Of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Yep, technology we didn't have back in our region.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
This could be problematic.
While my master is
Yep.
a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Don't shoot the messenger. Wow, this is escalated immediately. Henry, my 20 speech and high charisma player character,
We're not enemies.
who probably no longer has those
Carrying a
stats.
message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
They have no idea where that even is. What is your playstyle? Okay, this is different. Soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. He is also infamous for his short temper. Oh, I guess our Henry is going to have a personality in this one then, huh? Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and kind word. That's the one I'm going for. Scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected, and by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points, but the choice of what traits you will develop next is up to you. Okay. I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. I'm an advisor to a nobleman and an envoy. I'm the scout of our company. Well, I'm definitely the advisor in this case, because that's how I play my my RPGs.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe. And now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz.
Ooh,
you
okay.
say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered.
Yeah,
Slaughtered
okay.
everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trosky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Oh, okay. Persuasion. You can solve lots of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react, but beware! Persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Speech. There's a lot of there are a lot of new things in this one. Because speech, charisma, and might I'm used to, but coercion, domination, and dread are new. Speech, you try to handle the situation peacefully without conflict. I probably will use that a lot. Charisma, you make use of your noble appearance and good reputation. These guys don't know me at all, and they don't like my army colors. Might, you try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. That's great, but not in this situation, so speech is probably the way to go. Coercion, you say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. Don't want to go with that too much. Domination, you make it clear to the other person that you're superior to them. I feel like that's going to be very limited for me. Dread, when reasoning doesn't work, threats might. Okay, so they separated might and dread. Because in the first game, it was very much, it felt like a lot of the time it was just using dread and not actually might. Okay. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in your inventory under the player tab. Noted. Okay. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogues, you'll have several options on how to react. But be warned, the other party won't always believe you. Reputation, stats, okay. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number, it's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. Perfect, makes sense. Just like the first game then. As envoys, we're offering an alliance. Do we really look like bandits to you? As soldiers, we can help you with the bandits. Actually, that could work. Because we're appealing to them. Okay. Choose correctly. By choosing speech, you will try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skills, or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Alternatively, try to convince the counterparty of your chivalry and offer your martial skills and strength. They already disbelieve us because we're on opposing sides, so I think I'm going to go for this one.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trosky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all,
Henry, why are you insulting
track
them?
down, so we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke
Okay,
me, boy.
failed.
Or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe?
Oh.
Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe?
Okay.
Don't try to pull the
So now
wool
I'm being
over my
taught.
eyes.
They remember
Don't
your
listen to him, Captain.
previous
He's
comments.
traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself.
My bad.
We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance.
I should have just went with that one.
It seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will.
My
Thank
bad.
you.
Sorry. Well, I immediately failed the first speech check. Well done, Karst.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't.
Well, he has orders
Listen,
to
you won't
follow.
make it to the castle before nightfall. And Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
True.
Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage
I'm
something.
literally like, you're just insulting their homeland, guys.
Hunting down those bandits.
Hans, please.
Thomas, captain at Trosky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
I'm noticing that our captains are incredibly old. Well, okay. I'm not incredibly old, but our captains back home are fairly senior citizens. And this guy is like, what? Middle age?
Hold up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Alright, thanks, Hans. Okay, find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Mutt, can I talk to you? Are you still my dog? Yes, you are. Okay. Let's talk to these characters who I'm pretty sure are gonna die. C or X.
Heal.
Yep,
What's
same
all the
control
fuss
as
about,
before.
Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Praise the dog! Oh,
Silly doggy.
That barking was a pain in the ass.
I don't think petting was in first person in the first game. It was literally just Henry looking down at the dog and saying, you know, good dog. And that was pretty much it. Okay, so Nicholas of Ratai, Oates, a random guy who wants to play dice, who I'm going to ignore, and Conrad. All of whom I am expecting to die in this tutorial opening section. How do you like it here?
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Ratai?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
Okay, nice. Are you worried about tomorrow? Probably.
I'm anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
Sure. I'm just going to play nice to make him not worried.
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
Do you take good care of the horses?
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths.
Oh yes, I have lots of experience with cliffs. I've died so many times falling off a cliff in the first game. Hello, Oates. Have you got some food for my dog?
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
We'll get food at Trosky. I'll bring you something from the noble's feast. You wouldn't want Mutt to bite you. That seems rude. Let's try to persuade. I get the feeling I'm not going to be very successful at persuasion at the beginning.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trosky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there.
That's fair, though.
We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving
I'm
me
kind of like unnecessarily rude, but okay.
I'll have you know,
yeah.
That sausage is fucking good.
Exactly. Don't insult his sausage.
Your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I figured I was going to fail that, to be honest.
Tankard as my ring.
Okay.
I lost it.
Oh, you're going to make me play dice. All right.
If I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
I'm not sure I really want to get Oates sausage anymore. All right, well, Tankard is over there. I can pick up apples and stuff. The dog literally just ran up to me and pushed me forward. Player menu, general information, 1 of 4. Oh dear. The player menu is where you can find all sorts of important information about Henry and the surrounding world. Is divided into 6 sections, between which you can move to the right and left. You can see which section of the player menu you are in the upper signpost up here, presumably. It looks like a pretty similar menu to the first game. Previous panel, blah blah blah. If you want to go directly from the game to one of the player menu sections, you can use M to open the map, J for journal, I for inventory, P for information, and N for the codex. Makes sense. That's so far so good. I don't think I need this much information because it's fairly obvious to me. Putting on armor. Putting on armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembled armor will protect you the best. Oh, are there different layers that you have to worry about? Head protection under the helmet. You must always wear additional head protection under your helmet, such as a coif or a hood. The helmet itself will protect you from being cut, while the protection underneath absorbs heavy impacts. Makes sense? Gambeson under chest armor. Please, please tell me that I will no longer be covering my really fancy looking plate armor under like a jerkin or like a random baggy outfit. I know it's realistic and that's kind of how it was back then because, you know, it would make you survive like slashes and stabs and stuff, but it wasn't the best looking as far as player, I hesitate to use the word, but as far as player drip goes, right? So please don't hide the armor this time. A gambeson is a long, thick, padded shirt that forms a cushioning layer between your body and the metal of the armor that protects you. Quilted hose under leg armor. Like a gambeson, quilted hose creates a soft layer between your body and the plates on your legs. Shoes under spurs. To properly use spurs, you must first put on some shoes. Well, that makes perfect sense, of course. Outfits. Ooh. Nice, okay. You can create 3 outfits for different occasions in the inventory and switch between them on the fly. That is good. So now I can wear civilian garb and armor and, I don't know, whatever, like a disguise or something whenever I want. Or like a stealth outfit, basically. So stealth, casual wear, and battle wear. Each outfit is marked with its coat of arms, and every item you're equipped with in that outfit is marked the same way. So I have to carry everything on me at once, which is fine, fair. Multiple coats of arms on an item means that you have it equipped in multiple outfits. That's fine. Using outfits, you can create a full... Oh, I didn't even read this far. This literally telling me what I just figured out. Okay. What I was thinking. Using outfits, you can create a full plate armor set for close combat, a sneaking outfit for stealthy business, or even a dapper ensemble for when you want Henry to make a good impression. Okay, yeah, quite literally, I should have just kept reading and it would have suggested the same thing that I came up with. Got it. Thank you. Alright. So that's cool. I look pretty silly, putting this thing on, but full armor, this is more akin to what my Henry was wearing before. I'm starting with 1,403 groschen. That is a lot less than what I had in KCD 1 when I left the country, or when I left the region with 133,000. So, somewhere along the way, I dropped 99% of my gear. Or a good portion of my gold. No weapons. Okay. I guess I put them down or something. Quest, items. Okay, sure. Other. So you said something about my outfits, right? In the player tab, you can find all important information about Henry's stats, abilities, current status, perk points, buffs. Yep. That's fine. Reputation. I guess this would be spoilers, huh? Shepherds, gamekeepers, gravediggers. Okay. People of the forest, apparently. Mills, and then various places that we don't know about yet. Okay. Sidekicks, I only have Mutt, who was originally just a DLC edition, but is now in the main game, which is nice. I was told about outfits. I'm not seeing outfits, or am I just dumb? I might have to refer to that, yeah, I might have to refer... Oh, to change outfit. Oh, okay, not quite what I was hoping for. Okay, I see. So I'm just rotating, like, this thing on the bottom between the 3. Got it. I was not expecting or ready for, shirtless underpants Henry. But here we are. How's my new... Sorry, how is my nourishment? 99, okay. That's fine. I need to win the stuff back from Tankard, but I want to talk to Conrad first.
Henry!
Oh.
Better not keep Sir Hans waiting. It'll be dark soon.
Okay, never mind. Tankard, talk to me. How about playing dice for the ring?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if
that
you
seems
lose,
like a line that's going to be coming
pay for
around a lot.
Everything I order in the tavern in Trosky. All right?
That sounds like a line that's going to be repeated like throughout the game. We've already heard it like 3 or 4 times. Basic rules. Oh, it's fine. I kind of know this.
Lady Luck will be on my side.
I hope so too. Okay, we already know how to play Farkle, so this is fine. This is the only one I've got at the moment. Hold the die. The buttons are still the same as before, so this is good. Double. That is fine. I think I can try again.
Well,
risky, but worth it. Okay. I think after this one, I'm going to score and pass. It's not a lot of points, but I feel like it would have been a bit... Hey, he has potential loaded dice. Okay, well, he immediately has 1,000 points.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Well, off to a bad start for me. No triples anywhere. Yeah, that's not doing me any good. Am I screwed already? Am I... Wait. Can I even score with this? I don't think I can score with this. Yeah, I have to pass. I can't even do anything with this. Wait, no. Sorry, there was a 5. My bad. I thought that was a... Okay, my brain was off. I thought that was a 6. Still can't do much here.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of good luck here, unfortunately. That's worth something. And then the rest of this isn't worth the risk. Take and go and hope that he doesn't win. Okay. I'm quite behind. He got an immediate triple on the first roll. That's kind of crazy. I'm basically screwed on this one. All he needs are a bunch of 1s. Okay. He's getting real... Oh, he's already done. Because he got a triple. What the heck?
Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend.
Lucky dice,
Tomorrow,
huh?
We'll drink on Henry's coin.
Clearly loaded.
Great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Can I pickpocket your dice off of you?
Alright, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Part of me wants to try that, actually. If I fail again, we'll give it a shot.
My lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Alright. How did I get dragged into playing dice in the tutorial? Okay. Never getting good rolls. 1... Yeah, okay. Gotta continue.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Hush. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Okay. I have no choice here but to pass. That's clearly a loaded die. But that's fine.
Damn!
Nice, okay.
This?
Finally! Some good luck for once. However, I still don't get any points for this. So... Alright. Oh, sorry, I still had that selected. Pass. You basically need 1s and 5s, and then you can go for, like, straights and stuff. Holy cow, what's with my luck? I'm just that bad. Or unlucky. Or both. Risk it for the biscuit, or should I stop here? I think I should score and pass. Unless he gets another triple 1. Which immediately gave him 1,000 points last time. What have you got? Okay. The funny thing is, here I am thinking, you know, even though I just bet him that I'm going to pay for his drinks and stuff, I get the feeling he's going to be dead soon anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Again, off to an awful start. Actually, you know what? I should just do that, and then see if I can get, like, a triple or something. Well, it's not a triple. Why not? I might bust on this, though. No, I did not bust on it. Thank goodness. Pass. This is going much slower than the first round. Than the first game that we had together. It's unlikely for him to win this one at the moment, unless, of course, he gets another triple. Or if he gets to keep going onto, like, a second roll of dice.
I'm done.
Yeah, you pretty much are. I'm gonna try this again. Did I bust? I think I busted. Nope, no, I still had a 1. That's a bust.
Well,
yeah.
That's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway.
Hush now. I don't want to hear that from you with 200 points. Okay.
Aye, that'll do.
I like how the other guy's just watching us do this and he had no dialogue of his own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And we're done, aren't we? Why did I continue? I should have just passed. I'm dumb. I'm so bad. I should have hit Q, not F. I'm literally just dragging this on by accident. Oh.
Here.
You can probably tell I'm not the biggest fan of just sitting down and playing like mini games. So
that'll do.
I'm just gonna cut ahead. Okay, just give me the 600 points. Just end it, please.
You must have a... Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? I bet
What's wrong with my eyes?
Here's your ring.
What are you trying to say there, sir? Okay, so let's get up. Whoops. Let's get up. There you go. Alright, Oates. I got the thing for you. I have to buy him a bunch of drinks, though. I've got your ring.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right.
I notice he's already forgotten about our
games.
conversation about the sausage from
You
Mutt.
won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Okay. I see that you had additional dialogue, potentially. Look at him, press left alt and then 1 to feed. Oh, that's interesting. So, can I not just talk to Mutt directly? Oh, left alt to chat to Mutt. What the heck? Okay, that's different.
Here, Mutt.
Fascinating. Did I drop it on the ground for him to eat? I don't think he's gonna path to it. He's stuck in the tent. He's already stuck in the tent. Okay, that's not great. Mutt, can you come over here, like, through the tent? No, you're stuck in the tent. Alright, that's great. I'm glad. Are you just gonna live in the tent now? I would like to feed you.
Here, Mutt.
How about this? Close enough? Can you actually eat that? I don't think he can actually eat that, and I don't know where it dropped to, so... Oh, there it is. Okay, well, anyway, let's pretend that Mutt's not doing that right now. Do you know why we're going to Trosky? Well, we know why, but did we tell the soldiers?
Do you know why we're going to Trosky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message.
I definitely know what's in the message, because I was there when it was
but
written.
I reckon our lords want to sound out von Burgo. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigurd.
Brother was spelled wrong in the subtitles, guys.
In Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Burgo, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
That he is. Maybe we can make peace. Well, it doesn't look like so in a few weeks, but sure.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice.
Here's hoping.
The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumans is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
Yeah, I don't know how often we're going to come across humans in this one, actually. We'll see, right? I'm sure we'll still see them for nostalgic purposes, but we're in a different region now. Do you think we'll succeed?
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trosky, Sir Hans and von Burgo will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure
Oh
of
yeah,
yourself,
100%.
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
You are absolutely going to die. Do you know these parts?
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trosky before?
Not Trosky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanusha's escort.
Ah.
Nice.
I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt. but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Oates.
What did I do to you?
Sorry, I just walked past you. I guess that's going to be happening a lot, huh? I'm going to bump people in accidentally. Hey, Henry.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
What about?
You're quite upset.
That captain. I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
Look, I possibly misplaced. Oh, sorry. I possibly misplayed, okay? I got carried away. A little bit. I chose the wrong option.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
Sorry.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff.
Rep gained,
I'm
okay.
here to do the talking.
So at least there's that.
We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
Okay.
You're in the mood for that?
I'm down for it.
So long.
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then.
I kind of want to check my
Just a bit of
stats,
swordplay
actually.
for the hell of it, or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. I see you're still in armor, so we can get to it right away. Here's a practice sword for you.
Get kitted out with armor and a sword and talk to Sir Hans. Equip yourself. Got it. Training longsword. I mean, he says, oh, I like the posing. And the lighting in the menus. I like how he's like, oh, you're still in armor. It's like, what did you expect? Right? You want me to set up, like, this version of Henry to walk around talking to people? Okay, so I thought I was wearing Milanese stuff. This stuff was among the best gear in, like, the first game, so I guess that just means that our actual armor from the region that we come from, again, we don't have the technology that's evidently available here, right? So I guess the armor that we have is also, like, the best that we have is probably, like, minimum in this region. We'll see how this goes. What are my stats, actually? I'm quite curious. Obviously, nothing would have carried over. 15 and everything, 16 speech, probably because I chose the advisor option. Charisma, conspicuousness, visibility, noise, speed. Okay. Skills. What's the lifesaver? What's lifesaver? Many legends tell of brave dogs saving the lives of saints or kings by defending them against enemies. You're no legendary hero, and Mutt is far from a well-bred hound, but you can rely on him not to leave you in the lurch. Oh, he'll just defend you in battle and attack people. Okay, that's fine. Combat. I mean, these are decent stats, all things considered. Right? Speech at 16 out of 20? Do I already have combos? Sort of, but... Interesting. Alright, let's go for it. Can I actually repost yet in this one? Or what? Is reposting a thing? I'm ready when you are. Or do I need to talk to you? Shall we start?
So, should we start?
Ready?
Yeah, sort of. Give me tutorials. Oh no, let me pull out my sword.
Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
Okay,
Let's
so
get warmed
basically
up.
they took away my
I'll
weapons
attack
to
you
give me a
few
tutorial.
times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Okay. Haha.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a
It's so
stat.
weird to
Well,
see
you will
this on the
soon
screen
enough.
as well. I'm just
A
used to
foe in
hardcore with
plate
nothing.
armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Got it. This is fine. Just hit buttons. Yep.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
There we go. Lock on, same as before.
But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Yep, I know.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Ow.
On guard.
Ow.
For Christ's sake.
Okay,
Good.
I'm ready. Keep going. Nope. Oh, I took it.
Good.
Nope.
That's the way. Defend yourself.
Did I take damage again on that one? My bad. I keep trying to react when I should be trying to actually block. Or I'm just clicking the wrong place.
That's the way.
Because every time I click block on that side, it drags over to the right for some reason. Maybe I need to turn down the sensitivity.
And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Yes, please.
Perfect block, eh?
So it's right click. Got it.
Become a real swordsman.
Shield symbol. I'm not going to worry about that.
Nice, Henry.
I'm just used to hardcore mode. I'm just going to do it based on eyesight.
You're doing great, Henry.
Although, I guess I can see an indicator, so... It's kind of hard not to see an indicator.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I?
Riposte is a counterattack.
I just follow up a perfect.
Oh, you have to do it yourself now. Okay.
Get ready.
So now you have to manually do it. Nice.
Good, Henry.
This seems more akin. That makes more sense, really, than the first one.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard.
What do you mean? I'm way better than Captain
Be sure
Bernard.
to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
What about evasion? Is that still a thing in this?
But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Alright. Smack. Smack. Smack.
Nice.
Smack. You literally didn't change your guard at all.
I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Alright, let's do it.
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up.
I'm
How
down.
about 100 groschen.
Sure. Oh, Q to reply. This is weird. Suits me.
Alright. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Noted. No.
First hit.
Yeah, that's me. First hit. Okay. Are you stronger than me? No. 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 Okay. Is it? No, we're just riposting each other over and over. Knock him back.
Don't you think you should yield?
F to clash and knock him back just like in the first game. I am the champion of Ratai. Or at least tournament champion of Ratai. I don't know if Hans has ever won, actually. In the tournament. I don't know if he ever applied, actually. Okay, we're both out of stam. No, ow. Nice try. Ow. Okay, he's comboing. Nope. 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 We just leveled up sword. That's nice. Okay. I don't know what's with... Nice. I don't know what's with the weird little... Ow. Did he just defend against my my pushback? The little, like, pommel strike I just did. I don't know why. I've done that animation twice now and it's never landed. So it's a little weird. Nice. There we go. We finally landed. I guess I have to aim it. I guess I just wasn't aiming it before.
Fuck me.
Uh-huh. Back off. So he can kind of defend against those. Nice. Nope. 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 Push him back. I noticed that they didn't actually give you the tutorial on how to push back, but I just know the buttons. Ow. Ow, stop that. Rude. Okay, he beat me on that one. Back off. Nice. I can still talk to him, huh?
And you've had it. I
Wait.
say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that swordplay is giving me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
Alt. And then I left clicked, and I think that automatically chose the first option, which was surrendering. I'm making all kinds of mistakes today. But that's just how it is, I guess, when you start a new game. Maybe I can hit Alt and then scroll down with a mouse wheel and then select. I don't know. It's too late now. That was accidental giving up. 100 groschen down the drain. That's fine.
So who won, gentlemen?
Well, I'm very upset.
Obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the
I'm
tavern.
buying everyone drinks.
It was almost like that time in Ratai.
But I won in Ratai.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
He actually didn't give me the bow.
Unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oh,
That's true, yes.
What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
Right,
If
totally
you'd
gonna
told
happen.
us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Yeah, so essentially, in the first game, what ended up happening for me personally was I beat him in the archery contest, but then we drew. Or I either drew or I lost during the duel, the sword fight, and he didn't give me the bow. So what Henry just said there was a little incorrect. I cleared things up with the husband. Speech! Keep leveling speech!
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away, and if I hadn't left him a
Nice.
fistful of coins...
Main level 16 already. Feels weird. But I guess it makes sense, because you can't start at 0
Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
in a second adventure, right?
I've
So
got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
yeah, she did.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good?
Can we not talk about this?
Is she any good? Get me?
We're not talking about this. She's my sweetheart. Nothing happened with Teresa. Brave, and that'll have to do you. Okay, so basically you get to select, like, what your background is with her. Okay. She's my sweetheart.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
No comment. Listen then. No, that was enough.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
Something rain in a barn.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Am I hearing wolves? Are there actually going to be wolves in this one?
Apart from the mosquitoes.
There were no wild animals in the first game, so kind of okay. Outside of the hunting creatures, there were no like wolves, bears, or any like
Where were you yesterday?
hostile
Henry?
creatures.
You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mutcon Ascent. I was with you the whole time. Stealth. I was looking for some shelter, survival. I needed a bit of peace and quiet. Scholarship!
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plans...
My Henry is going to be the most
Praying for the success of our
well-read,
mission.
charismatic, and persuasive
Someone with some
village boy
who's
ever.
not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
Huh.
And what about,
Everyone's just like, what?
time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
He's an important nobleman. This is timed.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists
Debatable.
on
I'm
having
sure
the
I'll see
finest
someone.
swords,
I'll see other
and that
people.
he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I would not know. Okay. The sword is a wonderful weapon. I love swords, personally. I prefer maces, but maces are just super, super good in KCD1, okay? I spent basically the latter half of my entire journey just using a mace. I can manage without a weapon, unarmed. I don't think that's realistic, to fight armed soldiers using your fists. I prefer shooting, marksmanship. I'm gonna roll with maces. Although, yeah, maces are the way to go. I feel like in this game especially, we're gonna run into a lot of heavily armored enemies, so...
I prefer other weapons. Proper ones.
And I was a blacksmith once, basically.
Nice chunk of metal.
So it makes sense to use a
You know
hammer.
One good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles. Just smash.
Too right. I feel like
Nice.
a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped
That's also
going on
true.
about the sword Ishvan
I was thinking about that
stole
too.
from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. Well, that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough.
Oh.
Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again.
I see, because you said you're Pa, and everyone knows that you're Radzig's son now. Yep.
It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone
About
for
that.
another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trosky tomorrow in this state.
Yeah, okay, so something's gonna happen either overnight,
Let's
or in the
go
morning.
and strip, Henry.
Excuse me?
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Very true.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
Well, yeah, a lot of these conversations are, I guess, for the benefit of people who didn't play the first game, so you kind of know a little bit about the history and the relationships between the characters.
What a relief.
Makes sense.
I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Yep, we know he loves his wine. Making a mess of himself.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow?
No, you're definitely gonna die tonight or
He's
tomorrow.
got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
Oh, I agree.
There's
Soon
no
enough.
chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
I assume you can actually swim. Oh, well, that's a good question. Can we swim in this one? Because we definitely couldn't ford any rivers in the last one. But that was because we were on a horse. I guess if you're wearing armor, you would sink anyway.
What's the matter?
He hears the women.
Females!
Okay, that's one way to say it.
Let's go to them.
Hans, please.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans, please.
Hans.
Alright, immediately getting dragged off into a weird adventure with Hans. Good times, good times.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Noted. Am I gonna...
They must be close.
Am I gonna have to censor, like, immediately in the first, like, hour of the game? Go on, Hans. You do your thing. Or is it gonna be, like, some sort of, like, witch ritual again?
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
I'm waiting for you. I'm in front of you, sir. Go ahead. Washing clothes? That's fine. This is really creepy. You want me to... I'm literally like, you want me to knock her out or something? What is this?
Right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her.
Alright, stealth mechanic.
Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Alright. Stealth mechanic, tutorial. Press G to throw a pebble. Okay. Alright, let's go. How long do you spend staring at that? What if I throw a second one?
What was that sound?
It was nothing. Does the algae separate when you walk through it like in Indiana Jones? It does not. I was very impressed in The Great Circle when you walk through algae and it would actually, like, you know, form around your character. That's fine. Okay. We're just gonna keep moving. They're all... What are they doing? Washing? Hans, look at his face. This pervert. Oh my goodness, you can see their ankles. Uh-oh. Bandit time. Not good. Or army time. Not good.
Henry.
Listen. Are those our guys? Yep, there he goes. Super dead. Yep, there he goes. Yikes.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
If only we were there. Henry would have won. Well, there goes Oates. The most predictable deaths ever, but okay. Looting our guys of their stuff. Is that Toph? He's got like the same hat. No, okay, I gotta get armor. I gotta help them.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance.
We can't let this happen.
We'll wait till they're gone.
He's gonna live through this and think about Teresa, so no way. Oh.
Hey!
Yeah, he's getting Teresa flashbacks. Teresa flashbacks.
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Well, we definitely get separated, but in the opening scene, right? Because Henry's not in that battle, so how's this gonna go?
I said. What the fuck? She's mine!
That's not how it works. Kind of saw that coming, yep. Are they mercenary bandits? Robber barons? What are they?
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
Shoot her? Or shoot us? Okay, shoot us. Okay.
Stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
There we go, swimming. Well, at least it proves that we can swim.
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Very good question. It looks like he's really struggling, though. I don't think he learned.
Just now!
Yeah, he's doggy paddling. Also, where is Mutt, now that I think about it? Oh.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Off his torches, quick!
This is nice, thank goodness.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
Ow.
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
I mean, it's not life-ending.
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Oh, it's fine, Henry. You've been through this before. You've been shot before. At least it wasn't your knee.
To flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
What are you seeing in the water? I swear that's Isfahan again.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Like, his outfit's almost exactly the same. Or do all, like, evil nobles happen to wear the same hat? Get away with Sir Hans. You're a wanted man. The hair icon under the compass signals what's happening around you. Right now, enemies are searching. Nice. Cute. You can find an explanation of all states in the main menu. That's fine. That's fine. We've not got no gear. I've taken some damage to my torso. And my health is at like 20%.
Be careful. Stick behind me.
Can I still fight? I can still fight.
In front of us. Down.
Alright, teach me more stealth mechanics. How to knock people out and stuff.
Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We can't
Keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled.
Go around.
Okay, so with this, they have now explained how we lost all our gear. So I got a little interrupted there, unfortunately. But as I was saying, it explains how we got rid of all of our gear, but not how we lost all of our... I got interrupted there, but as I was saying, it explains how we lose all of our gear, but I'm kind of curious, like, do our stats atrophy in any way because of our damage or injury, or is it just going to stay and start at this level? Who knows? What's the level cap in this one? I don't know. Does it tell me? 30. Okay, that helps. So top is going to be 30.
You watch this side of the rocks.
Cool.
And you, go to the pond.
Use your
They
head.
didn't succeed in swimming to the other side.
Yes, I know. Alright, fine. I'll be behind you, sir.
Then come back and give me a full report.
Should I throw a rock? You want me to throw a rock?
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Well, I threw a rock. He didn't respond. Okay, there he goes. Yep, moving. Catching some naked men in the forest. Yeah, true. And it's also true what they're saying about the torch. I mean, it's so bright next to your face that it kind of does blind you.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead.
What, that one?
Use your head. Be careful. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Noted. I think we'll be okay.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday. Shouldn't you be keeping
They're coming here! Stand still!
Okay.
Run!
Run. Can you sprint while crouching, or is that not a thing? Oh, you can. No, wait. I wasn't even crouched. I wasn't even crouched. Okay.
No, fuck! They're in front of us.
Well,
Quick,
obvious way up
into the
here.
rocks.
They're feeding to the rock.
Did they hear us? Did they see us? They probably saw us. Am I gonna boost you and I'm gonna get captured? Is this how I lose my skills? There's a way up further back there, by the way.
What now?
Oh, look!
Hey?
Oh, crap!
Hans! There's more of them up top.
Okay, this way? I presume? Yep, the only obvious way out.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
I don't know, none of us know this region. Wasn't expecting a shirtless adventure with Hans, but here we are. Well, you wanted adventure, Hans. Here we are.
Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
True enough, we'll fall off and die.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Got it. Explore the entry point into the rocks. You mean here? Into the gorge, right? Dead end. Yep, dead end. Not the way.
Oh, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them.
He
through
dipped
the
out,
other
yeah.
gorge. I have to find him.
Okay, they're pursuing me.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
They're pursuing me, so I'm screwed already. We're in combat, apparently. I just looped around to where I was. Yep. I am so dead. Ow. Oh, one hit. Well, it makes sense. I'm wearing nothing. When moving around towns and villages at night, you must have a torch in hand lest you risk a fine. Sure. Okay, Hans, let's try that again. So, dead end, come back out. We're gonna get run down basically into the woods. He's dipped out, throw a stone.
He must have fled from them through the other gorge.
Yeah, it's not. I guess I have to crouch to throw a stone. That's the problem. I wasn't crouching.
Hey, Hans!
Yeah, so I have to throw a. I have to crouch. Okay. Does this actually lead anywhere? This seems to lead somewhere. Good, good, good. The fact that Henry's commenting tells me I'm on the right path. Okay, dead animal, but that's not going to be from Hans's handiwork.
Like a way out. Hans!
Oh hey.
God, we found each other.
Right,
managed to
we
warn
found
you when
each
those
other.
Soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen.
That's fine, that's fair, I don't blame
I only
you.
found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
I don't blame you. Well, there's a castle in the distance.
We'll climb down here to the water before.
Oh. Alright. Oh! Okay, should not have said ow, but... Oh.
You're a dead man!
Yeah, so I hear. Okay, he's overpowering. Ow. So this is how I get captured, I see. Mutt! Is Mutt gonna die? Oh. I was worried he was gonna break my arm, to be honest. Okay, so maybe I don't get captured, I just fall off a cliff, and then...
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
That is definitely a line that Martin told me.
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Cutscene from the first game?
Fine job.
Thank goodness you woke up before the other guy. Oh, you're gonna have another dream talk with your dad.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits.
Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
I like how at the end of the first game we're like, will we see you again?
Ah.
No, he's just right here. It's like he didn't even leave.
I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Still, you're still my father. You still raised me. Maybe not by blood, but in practice.
Am I?
No.
Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Oh, thanks. I know. I guess we're going to find out a little bit more about you in this one, right? Because we're heading to Prague?
Well, if I'm not, then how come... You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up.
All right.
It's not over yet.
For the love of God.
Oh, Hans.
Wake up.
So we're not
Pull yourself
separated.
together, Henry.
Yet.
Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
I see you found some clothes. Oh, off the dead guy, huh? Yep, there he is in the background.
Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk.
Holy cow, we dropped far.
And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
I mean, I should still have a few broken bones.
What are you wearing?
Or his
You
gear.
weren't needing it.
Use your brain, Henry.
We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Yeah, now you've taken an arrow and you're falling off a cliff.
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. We've got to disappear.
Fair.
Mike, come on. I'll help you up.
Thank you. Survive! Objective survive. Hilarious. Main quest, Fortuna.
How are you holding up?
Pretty bad.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
I assume this must be a vision. This isn't happening.
What are you staring at?
Yeah, this is there's Mark Vart. An army.
They're here.
Yeah, you're fading out. You're getting
Here
visions.
is the one-man army of Sir Hans Capel. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go.
Trying.
We have to go.
Is there actually a gate? I don't think so.
But the gate is closed.
Yeah, there's no gate.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Where is this supposed to be? Humans!
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
That's not Bianca. Oh, it is Bianca. My bad, it was Bianca. It just didn't look like her.
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry. What about you?
Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow.
I didn't actually respond in time. I just was watching and listening to the dialogue.
Give the sword to Sylvester.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it.
I told you it wasn't going great.
We'll make it together. You'll see.
What is that? What building is this?
Henry, focus.
We've gotta go! Oh, there's Martin dying again. Back to Scowlitz.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Yep, reliving.
No, don't give in to it.
Reliving the first game. Yep,
in
well
there.
done. Who is that supposed to be in the background? There's Markfart again. Yep.
Together, you'll see.
Who we never saw
You can
again
do this.
after like the opening missions in the first game. By the way.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
From my understanding, though, the real Markfart would have been dead by now, right? I don't remember. I did a little bit of
Henry.
research into the history
Wake up.
of the actual characters.
The linden tree.
The what now? Oh, the one where you buried your parents?
I
Yeah.
always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa,
I let them down.
I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Could just be a soldier with a torch.
I see the light.
That's not no, not the right type of light. Don't follow the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
No, sorry.
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you.
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now,
Okay. Immediately bad. Punch him. There you go. Henry, what are you about to do? Well, we know Han survives this.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Yeah, we know Henry. Oh, sorry, not Henry. We know Han survives this, but okay. I guess you're. Oof, wow, look at all those wounds. Gaining the memories of Scowlitz. Oh, that was me I was looking at. Okay. I see you reusing cutscenes from the first game. I see you.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Hey, Robard.
The army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates.
I wonder if Divish, Radzig, and Hanush are going to show up in this one.
Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Oh? Is this the...
Now,
You hear Teresa's voice. Nice.
there's work to be done.
That's not Teresa.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie.
Fair enough. But thank you for taking care of me all the same.
May all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What?
Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Well, Han seems okay. You discovered your bed.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit.
Did he get stabbed?
And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I quite agree, thank you.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
I'm a Medic 3 individual. What happened to him?
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that
Okay, so he did get
followed
cut
you
up.
fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
Will you help Hans?
But you'll help him.
I mean, she's helping him already.
willing.
Yeah.
Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
To be fair, I've had worse.
I've had worse. My shoulders things a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better.
Thank you.
I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks.
Stop the bleeding.
I reckon I can
Got it.
manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself.
Will do.
I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside.
What a nice lady, what the heck?
And you'll find some of
Yeah,
our
you're literally
new
giving
liquor
me
there,
everything in
too,
your house.
in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can repay your kindness and you don't get murdered for helping us.
By the way,
Božena's my name.
Bojena.
I'm Henry.
You were looking for
I know. Hans told me.
Pavlena as well?
I'll go and check.
Who's
on him.
Pavlena?
When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Oh, terrible fall. Ah, here we go. I was wondering if my skills were going to drain. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Okay, there we are. Game saved. Get up. I'm bleeding. It'll make me bleed out. So first things first. Let me try to heal myself on my torso. Do I have to use it more than once? Oh, is it like a % chance? Or I guess I'm just going to use them all. You are no longer bleeding, which is good. Stop the bleeding. You are hungry. Okay, well, we can eat from the pot. With a whole animation for it now and everything. Nice.
That's really good.
Okay, you said there was some bread and cheese? Oh, okay.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Something Henry meme about being hungry, even though I never once in my entire playthrough in hardcore mode heard the famous line, "I'm quite hungry," from Henry, unfortunately. Because I always top off. I always make sure I'm well fed. Or if not well fed, you know, at least not starving. Now where's that bread and cheese you promised me on the table? I see a mortar and pestle and like alchemy stuff, so you're probably an herbalist. Lockpick, I should not steal from the nice lady who's giving me all her stuff for free. That's her bed. Lockpick. It would be very rude of me to steal from her. So ungrateful. This is definitely an alchemy bench area on my map. Yeah. Okay, so this is an herbalist. How convenient that we found one in the woods. Bread and cheese. Not seeing any. Unless I'm blind and dumb. I'm quite possibly blind and dumb. On the table, she said. That just goes outside. Oh, hi, dead guy. Oh, you're the... Is that... That's not Mutt, is it? That's your own dog? Dead person. Well, I want your gear. I'm going to take all of it. At least I'll have clothes. And food. And usable bandages. I'll need a torch anyway, so that's fine. Give me that sword.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Yes, but now I can use it myself. Animations for washing yourself as well. Nice. Fun time.
I feel like a new man.
Looks like there's another desk, or another area here. Here's the bread and cheese and stuff. Weak savior snaps. What do you mean, weak ones? The game saves automatically during important moments, or... Oh, thank goodness for that. Or when you quit using the save and quit option. You can also save by sleeping in your bed or by drinking some savior snaps. Why is it weak savior snap, though? Is there a difference between weak and strong? Like, why is that a thing? Let's put on some clothes so I no longer look awful. This is really bloody. Can I wash these at all? Pouch. Oh, equipping a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food into. You can then quickly consume these during combat. Ooh. So quick slots. The maximum number of slots you can have is 4, but not every pouch will allow you to use all of them. If you have a marked item that can be placed in the bag, you can place it as follows. E to activate slot selection, and then you select the item to put it in. Got it. I feel like I just missed a bunch of other tutorials. Actually. My bad. Can I pull that up again? Well, I don't think I actually missed anything, so it's fine.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Yeah, but how is crafting different in this one? I'm not seeing a place for the book. Unless the book is over there now. Alright. Growler. Is that the name of the dog, or is that the type of dog? Not sure. What have we got back here? A garden, perhaps? Probably. An outhouse? This your outhouse? Yes, it is. I shouldn't be looking into it. Okay. So, about the gear. Can I put the tunic on top? I guess I should swap this to my other outfit, huh? This is conspicuous. So I guess I should wear this if I'm running around. I should probably wash the clothes. And then I can switch the outfit. So we can put on the belt and the gambeson and everything else, as well as this when I'm in combat for now. Okay.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Oh no, he's starting! He's starting! Okay, can we wash the clothes at all? Because they're really bloody. Now, did that wash only what I have equipped? Yes, it washed the pants. What if I swap it over again? Is it still... It is still bloody as heck.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Alright, are you gonna keep saying that now? Okay, are we actually presentable now? Yes, we are. Got it. So I've got to wash it while wearing the clothes. I don't just get to wash the clothes while they're in my inventory. Understood, understood. I should probably eat because Henry is complaining. How much does this fill up? 26. Wow, cheese. Incredible. How much? Bread is 19. So that's fine. I can eat a carrot. Let's do that. Perfect. So now we're filled up. Herbwoman Bojena.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry.
Perfect.
I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
What is it, like a 50-50 potion?
But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that.
Am I about to go picking
The
herbs?
best and fastest remedy for that
Okay.
is chamomile decoction. Luckily,
Yep,
it ain't
you are
too
sending
hard
me
to
off to go
brew,
flower picking,
but we'll
understood.
need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
I know about herbs. I do.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds. Try thinking with your head and
Right.
not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up.
Here I am, losing reputation with
Has
everyone.
a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center.
Noted.
At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks.
Noted.
You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Got it.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my
I mean, I can drag it out onto the rocks if you want.
Gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to...
Yeah,
bury
I'm gonna pick him up and throw him out
Or at
somewhere.
least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fellow.
Well, first I need a spade. I think I can manage.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab
Okay,
the
good,
spade
thank
by
you.
the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles.
See, the unfortunate part is how would I follow my nose?
Better
I
have
can't
a
smell it in real life.
so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
Thank you.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. So's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Alright, thank you. Take the spade. Check on Capon, that's an option.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch
You've
over
lost
you.
a lot of blood.
And over Bajana,
But with
too.
a bit of luck,
I'm
you
like,
should pull
did he
through.
grunt because I stepped on his legs? I don't know. I don't think so, but that was really funny timing. Okay. Map M to open. It's weird being able to see my location on the map. Also, first thing I should do is zoom out and see how big the map is. Seems... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, seems rather small, but then I realized, oh, I'm midway on the map. So, it's... I'm not sure, actually, about the scaling of this map, either. I don't know how big the map actually is yet. Grab the spade. Thank you. Pick up the corpse. Now, where exactly am I going? Carry the corpse to the stream. Noted. It's weird to see map indicators and everything. I'm just so used to hardcore mode. That's fine. Whenever hardcore mode actually comes out, I'm gonna try to switch over to it, but I don't know what exactly that will entail. Oh, look, a boar. Hard to find those in the first game. I'm not sure how I'll be able to, like, how I'll migrate the save or anything, but we'll see. Or if I can't even do that, I might have to start a new game.
Shit. My shoulder. This bastard's hard work.
Well, I mean, we gotta do it for the lady.
Can't be in the ground soon enough.
We can't just leave him there for the lady to deal with. We owe her that much. Alright, put the corpse in the grave. Throw him in there. After quite a bit of arduous work, I feel like I should have prioritized Hans over burying the dead guy, to be honest. Start digging. Again? Why? It just popped up as an option, so I'm kind of like, okay. Did I dig up some treasure, or, like, the body?
Fuck. This damn shoulder.
Okay. Why did I open up a second one? Not sure. Let's go back over there, wash off. Punch a pig. Ow. Okay. There's a dog. Not my dog, though. Okay, so let's wash up. I can tell her the deed is done, at least for that guy. And then I can go off into that footpath she told me about. You're as clean as you can get at the trough. Yep, I know. Hey. I got rid of the corpse.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
Sounds good. I should probably equip that hunting sword, huh? I guess I should do that when I'm actually wearing gear. Yeah, weapon slot 1. I can put a torch into this hand at night. Pretty much I'm going to need the torch on every outfit, because you have to wear one at night anyway. So that's cool. Okay. I'm going to go into the woods wearing this, because I don't know if I'm going to run into any resistance. Rep gained for helping her, presumably. So, footpath into the woods. And then I'm going to find a meadow of some sort, as she says. Up and about.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell.
Yeah, that's just going to have to take time, Henry.
Tell me when it's going to rain.
Also possible. This seems like a meadow. Lots of wild animals. Yep. Bojena's meadow. How many of these do I need?
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
Yes, we know, we know. Back to flower picking, huh? Just like the start of the first game. And then I stopped doing it and never did it again. Okay. I also noticed in the inventory screen that there's a crafting option. I'm not generally big on crafting, so we'll see how that goes, basically, or whether or not it'll be something I end up doing a lot. I generally avoid crafting, though, as you probably saw if you watched my KCD1 playthrough. I barely ever made potions, and then the mission at the end where you had to get 60 pots. Oof, that took me so long to do. Okay, so I'm still trying to find chamomile. Chamomile? Chamomile? I don't know if I'm in the right place. Okay, there's a invisible wall here, so clearly not where I'm supposed to go. Where does the map tell me? Oh. Okay. The map is very clear about where to go and what to do. This is the part where I fall off a cliff again. What? Was that just telling me that I entered the right area? Oh, it was this stuff. It just wasn't popping up when I walked through it. Okay.
That's it. Chamomile. Right.
Chamomile, my bad.
So back to Bojena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Agreed, but there's nothing stopping me from preparing myself some chamomile as well. Okay. Is she gonna be... No, they're not gonna be attacked while I'm gone. I choose to believe. But the dog is barking. Why is the dog barking? Why is the dog barking?
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Something's happening.
Could something have happened at Bojena?
Not everything has to be solved with violence. Got it.
Looking for those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Berghoff, and we're looking for those...
Okay, so they're already against us immediately. Okay, no, he's a merc.
Lord von Berghoff is reinforcing his garrison.
We're new, so he says.
That are wandering around here. We're new.
Shouldn't all his people have weapon rocks and shields with his...
That's very true.
For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with your endless fucking questions. I'm the one asking the questions. And when I say
Mikesh.
from
Hi.
you, what do you want?
I'll talk to you.
Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Let's talk peacefully.
Lord von Bergov.
I can beat you guys. You guys aren't wearing
the
much.
Renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Well, as far as you know, I mean, I'm one of you. I'm wearing your people's gear. You don't look like von Bergov's men. That's literally what she just said.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway?
I don't know.
Talk to me.
Robbers.
Talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
So now I only have a few options, yeah. Looking in the wrong place. Clear off. We sent them away. We're messengers and we were ambushed. They probably know we were messengers. You're looking in the wrong place. He's probably going to attack me on the spot. That's fine. Okay, that's a very obvious lie, Henry.
I'm here to help Bozhena. I don't know anything about any attack. But I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods, too.
Ooh, good lie.
They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Yeah,
fucking.
they're merchants.
Just
I'm sorry,
tell
not
them to wait
merchants.
for them and
They're
take
robbers.
the jelly off. All right?
Yep, bandits. Repel the men who've come. Kozliak and... What was the other guy's name? M something? Anyway.
Devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Yeah, sorry.
Did they hurt you?
So the good news is we at least know Bergov was not the one responsible, in theory.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you.
That's very true.
God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, he might be a knight. I'm a farm boy with lots of armor and weaponry, but never officially ordained. You deserve to know the truth. You do.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard.
Does she even know who these people are?
We're heading to Trosky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
Me too. I hope you don't get in trouble on account of us.
Promises are made to be broken.
Yeah.
But thank you for dealing with them.
You're
I
welcome.
was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly.
Sounds
But
good.
what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for
Oh,
him?
you're going to teach me how to do alchemy, aren't you?
Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy.
So my problem right now is I'm worried about Pavlena.
But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about Pavlena. She keeps talking about her. there's a pretty decent chance that either A, she's gonna come back and be a love interest, B, she's already dead out in the woods somewhere, or dead somewhere else and I have to investigate, and it's gonna break her mother's heart, or C, she's gonna be a snitch of some sort. I'll brew that remedy.
I'll try.
I have a little experience with alchemy.
Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Yeah, so you can no longer be illiterate. You can no longer play Henry as an illiterate bum, which you could do in the first game.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Sounds good. Let's see here. Where be the book that she said she was giving me? I don't see it. Did you actually give me a book or not? Start alchemy. Oh. Fascinating.
First, go to the recipe book.
Yes.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
Yep.
And remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
I need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage, add to the cauldron, finally pour. So... interesting. I know what the herbs are. This is fine. Go back to brewing by pressing R to the table. How do I prep my...
Alright. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left. According to
Yep. Tutorial. I know.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Correct.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame.
Oh.
So you know how.
So no more bellow pulling, huh?
Boiling a bit.
Press E to move the cauldron.
Hear that bubbling?
Interesting.
It's boiling.
And now you hit the
Remember
bellows.
that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to
And
get
it
the
stays
fire
boiling this way,
blazing under
huh?
the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Already doing.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows.
Noted.
If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Done.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready.
Okay.
The ones you picked, put them there on the shelf.
Confirm.
So you've got them at hand. All right.
Uh.
Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Noted. Toss it in. Plop. I was hoping to actually grind up the sage first, but this is fine.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it.
Okay.
It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Turn the sand glass over.
When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile.
Got it.
Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Okay. It's bubbling. It's boiling. I don't even need to touch the bellows and it's boiling.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron
Okay.
off the
Do not
flames.
overcook. Interesting. Okay. It's a little bit more precise than
Handful of sage.
the first game.
Grind it with a mortar and pestle and drop it in the cauldron.
Noted. Okay. Yeah, so it is a little bit more precise because you have some control over when it boils and when it doesn't.
Have you ground it?
Yes, yes.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron.
Yep, done.
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Yeah, it doesn't say to distill, so I don't need to. Let's go.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Well, we followed the instructions to the letter, and you walked us through it. So, verbally walked us through it. Nice. Alright, that's all I need. I'm not making more. At least not right now. So I carry the book with me from now on. Nice.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go
Sounds
and
good
get
to
a
me.
Good sleep. That works wonders.
I believe you. It'll probably make me stop complaining about my shoulder. Although actually, it looks like that debuff has already passed. Pray for my friend. I learned prayers, apparently.
Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans,
With a bit
and
of
don't
luck,
let him die.
that decoction will
Just as he
chase
didn't
away
let
the
me die.
fever.
Well, the good news is we know he survives this.
Because
And
he's a
that'll
young
give you
gentleman,
strength. There's
brave
not much
and
more I
just
can do
and
now.
a good Christian.
It's up to
And look down on
you
Bajena
and
too.
the Almighty.
And let her save Sir Hans, and deliver her from all evil, and grant her grace, because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need.
True.
Amen.
True enough. Alright, well, time for bed, I guess. Can I talk to you one more time?
Amen.
See if you have any more dialogue?
We did what we could for Hans.
Yeah.
The rest is in God's hands.
Alrighty then, sleep and save. Agreed. How long are we sleeping for, though? I guess sleeping until the morning will probably be fine. I don't have my... Oh, thank goodness! The sleeping is so much faster in this one. Am I dreaming again? I was gonna say, oh, I don't have any nightmares in this one. No, here we are.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
Yeah, it was meant for me. There
If
he
I had
is.
it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Would it have? I doubt it. Didn't you lose a siege?
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Ow, yep, remember that.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitch.
Well, that's the line we heard before,
War's
yep.
a nasty business.
But I was gonna say, I don't have any debuffs for my nightmares because it's not hardcore mode. So I don't have to wait an extra 2 hours at the start of every day.
Fucking sword!
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
It's funny how I literally just saw this scene yesterday.
Don't disappoint me.
Alright, Radzig.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Oh, is Pavlena here then? She made it back? Okay, that's good.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
You were that lady's daughter? I was thinking, like, granddaughter, maybe, but okay. Hello, most likely new love interest that I will ignore because Teresa.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
Oh dear. I'm sorry if
Ma
he
knows what
was,
she's doing, and that's the truth.
if he
I reckon
was
she could bring the dead back to life.
inappropriate with
She
you.
said she knows the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick on that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, He hasn't stopped talking.
Well, that's... yeah.
That sounds like him, all
That
right.
sounds about right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Well, better than yesterday. True enough.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
Yes, indeed.
Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword.
You don't need to
Last
pour
night
out your
I
whole
had
life
my
story to her,
father,
but okay.
And I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly.
Noted.
They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand.
Sure.
What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Istvan Toth, my father's sword, my father, a beautiful maiden. Why would you say that? It was just a dream, it didn't mean anything. Toth, father's sword, father. I think father is the most important part. That's why you care about the sword in the first place, and why you're mad at him.
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path.
Fair.
But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Agreed. Thank you, I'll think about it. I'm not going to be rude to her. What the heck? Just start off by being rude.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
Noted. Thank you.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me.
Makes sense.
But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along. And
Okay,
we must
well, thank
save
you.
Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Join the others for breakfast. Increasing Henry's level will also give you perk points. You can use them to unlock his other abilities and upgrades. List of perks can be opened by pressing P. Main level, new perk, Charming Man and Opportunist. Charming Man. Mom always said you should do one good deed every day. You carry that mother's wisdom in your heart, and that's why you often carry it in the palm of your hand. If you gain reputation, the increase will be 10% higher. Opportunist. He who is a friend to all is a friend of none. You can be a friend to anyone when it suits you, but you are a true friend especially to yourself. If you lose reputation, the drop will always be 10% less. That's not bad. Driven by vengeance. Okay, there's a lot of perks and stuff that I can't do much with right now. Ooh, Radzig's heritage and Martin's heritage. Fascinating. Can I pick both, or is that like one or the other? I have a perk point of speech. Polished wares, quality speaks for itself, but you still know how to help it along. When selling weapons, armor, or clothing that are in near perfect or perfect condition, 98% plus, you'll always gain 10% more money for them. Silver Tongue. They say silence is golden, but for you, it's usually the opposite. You get a +4 speech bonus when haggling, making it easier to negotiate better prices. Nice. I see I have a perk point, but I don't think I can apply it yet. Right? Yeah, I need level 8 to get any of these, so I can't do anything yet. I have 10 perk points I can use, apparently, but I'm not anywhere near the main levels needed yet. That's interesting. Perk points for warfare. Head protection and steadfast. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cost 20% less damage. I don't know how often I'll be doing that. Evade is a thing. Perform it pressing the jump key with a directional key. Okay, that's a little different. You move to attack from one direction, but quickly change direction just before your attack. Your opponent will have less chance to parry the attack. Fainting, okay. Steadfast. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. What if I don't have a shield? It just says blocking will cost 20% less. I'll always take that, yes. And then the sword stuff is just all combos, right? No, it's not. Ooh. Opening strike. The first strike doesn't have to be the final one. Instead, your intention may be to prepare your opponent, especially if he is armored, so that you can strike a powerful blow later. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone, you're, in essence, a zone your opponent isn't blocking from, It will be more difficult for the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. Precise strike. Fortune favors the bold. Yeah, we've heard this line a billion times already. That's certainly true, but it often favors the prudent, too. And when it comes to sword fighting, you can be prudent and not rush your attack unnecessarily. With a fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skill will count 3 higher, so your attack will not only be stronger, but it will also be harder to parry. Fully charged? You can charge your attacks? Shield Breaker. If your opponent hides behind a shield, you have no problem smashing that first and then the poor guy behind it, unless he runs away first. Your heavy weapon attacks will be harder for opponents to block with a shield. Additionally, it will take less time to completely destroy an opponent's shield with your blows. Tempting. Heavy weapons are most suitable for fighting armored enemies, and in the hands of a skilled warrior, the best armor or plate can't stop them. When you hit an enemy with a heavy weapon, their armor will count as 10 lower. You know what? I'll take that. Like I said, I feel like I'm going to be running into a lot of heavily armored dudes, so probably a good idea to have that. And I think I'm going to go for Opening Strike. Don't know when that will come into play, but still good to know and good to have. I have to learn these? Oh, I have to learn these. I will pick Charming Man. Thank you. And then I can pick between these two, my bad. I actually don't care about these. I want to save my perk points for something else later. Alright. How many more do I have? 6 available. Alchemy. Preservation. Raw foods and herbs will spoil 50% slower. Don't care. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. Potion seller. You can sell the potions you brew for 30% more. Yeah, honestly, I don't really care that much. Oops. I honestly don't care that much about those. I'm probably going to be annoying a lot of people by saving my perks for no reason, but it is what it is. Razor Sharp. Anyone who does not know how to take care of a sword, especially its blade, should not wield such a weapon and would be better to hang a club on his belt. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher, the weapon gains bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10%. Okay. Well fitted. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armorer's kit will make less noise when worn. The effect lasts until the item's quality level drops. And then 7 League Boots. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina, so you can run longer and go further. Okay, that is super helpful. This is also good. But what if I'm using a blunt weapon? What if I'm using a mace? It's not going to help using a mace. 7 League Boots was actually helpful in the last game, but I don't know if they've increased like armor value, like armor rating values on the lower half of the body. Or not even that, sorry. I don't know if they've changed combat so that people can actually strike at your legs in this one. Because last time, wearing armor on the legs wasn't actually that helpful, even though I did it the entire game. So taking this was helpful in the end, but I don't know if that will apply here. I guess I'll hold off for now. Drinking. Do I care? No, I don't exactly want to be a drunkard. Yeah, don't really care. Horsemanship. Night training. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you 15% less stamina and it will be harder for enemies to unseat you. Repairs with the cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient, just in general. Additionally, because you know pouches and satchels well, you have +1 bonus on the thievery skill if you pick pockets. Well, that seems like utility. I like me some utility. Scholarship cushion. The buff from sitting has an increased comfort effect of 50%, so you can study faster. Do I care? I don't think so. Anything else? I don't think there's much else that I really care for right now, so this is fine. Nice. Hans, how you doing, buddy?
Look who's finally up! Henry!
Yes,
Come
it's
and join
me.
us.
Can I talk to Pavlena again?
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite...
Well, you are in good mood.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
I mean, we were both at death's door.
For merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid.
Hans.
And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
Oh, that'd be nice.
3rd time? What in God's name happened?
Well, he got shot in the butt by an
Henry,
arrow one
don't
time.
make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Oh yes, that's right. He was captured by humans. I forgot about that one. When we went hunting together the first time. So yeah, hunting together. He got shot in the butt, and then we just did this for him.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad.
Yep.
And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Do you know what they are? They're mercenaries from Hungary.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov.
Okay, so there are humans in the
like
region.
that,
Okay.
camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
Nothing.
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice.
Nice,
But
another bow user.
The thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, I snuck around,
They took him captive.
murdered a few bandits,
There must have been 10 of them.
took a couple of tries,
You must have been
but we did it in the end.
double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
Yep.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't.
That we aren't.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush.
Yeah,
as a reward
Pebbles,
for saving
R.I.P.
me. Your pebbles.
Yep.
So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
True,
Talmberg?
true.
What was that about then?
Well, I like how we're just going through like our entire relationship. Like I said, you know, a bit of a catch up for people who have not played the game. I could say cut a long story short because I played it, but you know, it's still good. I want to hear the dialogue.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two.
That we have.
As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself.
Not
But
true,
I
true.
reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
He did rescue me. How did you beat that cutthroat?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a
Nice.
thing
Well done.
after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
I'm kind of like, was that even a thing that he said much in the first game? Or is it just like a motto that they just
I'm afraid
threw
we
into
don't have
this
much
one?
time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trosky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Thank you.
Bajana, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that
Oh,
spade.
right, sorry.
We can't manage without it.
I'm gonna need to find another one. Oh, I parted with it
Thanks for
already.
everything you've done, Bojana.
I have something for you, Henry.
Oh, yeah, you
Ma
did
had
mention
trouble
that.
because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion.
Another weak savior
It will
snap.
help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Alright, thanks.
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Yes, but you see, I'm lazy. And I would rather use gold to buy it than make it myself.
Better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says,
That was nice.
May God bless you for your generosity and
Talk to Capon about leaving for
and
Trosky.
you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
We'll see. Hopefully not. Do we have one more piece of dialogue with the two of
Late,
you?
Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell
Who's Emmerich?
so dear.
Oh, the merchant?
He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is.
I'll just like to listen into
fuss
NPC
going on
dialogue.
around
It is,
here,
you know, what it
the
is.
better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
Speaking of which, what?
That animal is God's gift.
What? Where is he? Okay.
Time to do something useful. The days are long, but there's no end of work to do.
Aye. Thank you, Pavlena. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Okay, let's have a conversation before we actually leave. How do you manage here?
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us, when it's something serious.
Okay, why do you live here? Because they're the herbalists. What do you mean?
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Okay, I'll talk to your mom about it. What's going on in this dominion?
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Bergau rousted them out. But I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
Well, they did send soldiers out to look for them.
Young Lord Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskowitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening.
I'm sure we'll end up in that wedding somehow.
Apart from that, a band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
Probably the Cumans, like you said. You can shoot?
You said you'd shoot arrows at the Cumans. You can use a bow.
Reminds you of Teresa.
I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trosky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down.
Noted.
But that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin.
Unfortunate.
Farewell, my friend.
Farewell. And Bojana? Tell me something about this domain.
Can you tell me something about these parts?
What can I say? The village of Shaleov is nearby, And close to it, there's a big traveller's inn.
Interesting.
And to the north of Sheliov is Tachov. They've got a blacksmith's there and a small tavern.
Noted.
There's no love lost between the folks from Sheliov and Tachov. They're always out to spite each other. Some dispute about some meadow.
I can hear Hans complaining in the background. Anything else?
Well, I don't suppose those are the only villages around here.
It ain't far from Sheliov to Semin.
Yep, heard about that
Sir
place now.
Jan, the owner, he got a big stud farm with fine horses.
Nice.
And down by the water, a mill. The biggest village in these parts is Troskovitz, what lies at the foot of the castle. The local bailiff has his seat there, and there's a tavern too. Then there's Nebakov Fortress.
These names are
Sir
going
Yaromir's seat.
to slip out of my
There's a
mind
mill
until I
at
see
the
them a
foot
few
of
more
it.
times.
But Pavlena knows more gossip about folk around here. She goes out and about. I stay home these days and hardly meet a soul.
Fair enough. Why do you live here?
How come you live out here?
That's just the way it is. It's for me to know, and you to find out.
Okay. Mysterious.
All right. I won't pry.
What about the bandits?
What about those armed men who came here?
Damned if I know. I just hope they don't show up here again.
Me too.
Take care, my friend.
Yes, take care. All right, Hans, you can stop crying.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trosky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission.
That's
and
true.
things are already fucked up quite
Very
enough.
true.
I intend to return to Ratai with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go.
What about the rest of our company? You mean the super dead people?
What
It
about
was
the rest
Thomas.
of
I
our
was right.
company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right. We shouldn't just leave it at that.
Are we gonna go
As soon
back
as
to
we
bury
get
them?
Trosky, I'll make sure
Yeah.
they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Well, I'm just really glad it wasn't like Bernard or something. We have to go back for Mutt. I don't think that'll be happening right now.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
True enough.
He saved my skin.
Also
So did
true.
I.
Yeah.
First Trosky, von Berghoff
I mean,
and the
I'm sure at
mission.
some point in the game, the dog Mutt is going to come back. I'm sure that'll happen.
But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a minute.
Oh.
Before we hit the
Yeah,
road,
Toth.
there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you
Nope,
yanking
I
my
saw his
pizzle?
hat.
He's long since over the hills and far away.
I saw him.
I tell you, I saw him there.
I saw him too.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Berghoff is one of
Though,
Sigismund's
to be
allies.
fair, Henry
Takes
has
up
been
time
getting
going to attack
visions and hallucinations.
Dark.
So,
God
it's
knows
possible
what
it's
he
just
saw.
another one of
I
those.
saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace
I did. It's
us.
the one that cut you up.
That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on. Let's get going.
I do appreciate that he just commented on
Turn
that,
to better
actually.
things along the way.
Yeah, I like it when they do incidental dialogue, like reactionary dialogue, based on your decisions and what you've done. So, a lot to be learning here. Thank you so much. Such a nice lady. No, you shouldn't give me money. Really? I feel bad taking money from them. I really hope that you don't get murdered later in the game, or at any point. For helping us. Oh, here we go, title screen. Making a lot of noise for 2 men on the run, but okay. Very, very interested in seeing how we ended up in that first battle with Godwin and Hans together, because we are nowhere near. Or okay, I don't know where it is geography-wise, but we are not near that castle right now, as far as I know. Oh, well, there's the tavern. Hans. Oh. Getting chased off immediately. We had to travel very far to get here, because we saw this in the far distance earlier. Huh. Did we literally get chased out of the village by the dog?
We've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
Did it occur to you that we still don't have the letter, by the way?
Sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
So we really don't have any way of proving that we are who we say we are at this point.
Oh, it's closed.
Yeah, we don't have proof. We don't have our gear. We don't have money. We don't have the letter. Okay. How's this gonna work out?
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sahanash of Lipa.
Yeah, I know we don't look like it, but we totally are who we say we are. Promise. We do look like bandits, but you know. Hi. Okay.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts!
Language, sir.
You know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon
They still don't know who that is.
of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Do they care about Ratai?
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about?
Another funny
Why
hat.
don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard.
Okay.
Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two
Yeah.
vagabonds.
We're not putting up the best
Exterminate
appearance right
as
now.
emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond.
What?
His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us.
What body did you
Managed
find?
to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message.
Is this where a conspiracy comes in?
Terribly unfortunate you are. the captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
Convenient.
And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you.
I am going to rob this man blind. I see those fancy rings on his fingers.
Getting in, whether you like it or not.
That seems very unwise, yes.
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Well, we're off to a great start, Hans.
What the fuck was that?
Not the most warm welcome ever.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Which is... Oh, go to the tavern, of course. I'm like, we're not making it back to Rattay and then coming out again, are we? I mean, it's only a few days ride, but we don't have horses, we have no money. Who's gonna take us at our word? No.
You two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet. A beer,
Thank you, Henry.
And a bite to eat.
Hans is a little bit on the upset
Unless
side.
you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Yeah, no one's gonna take us at our word right now, given how we look.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, we do have to wash and change, at least so people, at minimum, don't dismiss us immediately. And then we have to get a letter back. I did say we can always go back as well, that is true, but that would take a long time, and again, we have no way to pay for rides. We're not walking, so...
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
Exactly.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
True enough as well. We'll earn some coin then. Well...
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattay?
To Rattay?
Yeah?
You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Okay, so... Hanush would understand. What shame, we were ambushed. Yeah, true.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged asses.
True enough.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why.
Yeah, they're dead.
Oates, Tankard, Conrad,
We can't
and
believe
Nicholas.
ye.
Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken
You do have to
hole.
mourn, I understand. You're not to blame for their deaths. I'm just as much to blame. Let's go back and bury them. Well, let's try to alleviate it off him. He's gonna keep blaming himself even though I say this.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their
I agree
bodies
with
at
that.
least. They were good Christians.
Henry would definitely agree with that.
No, it didn't always.
It's how he lost the sword to
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis.
to Runt in the first
Best way
place.
to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Yes, that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Are we getting our bowl of gruel?
Here we are.
That's not food.
Gentlemen.
Thank you.
What is this
It's gruel.
stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Oh, what? I didn't sign up to work in here, but okay. I guess we'll wash dishes or something. Is that the lady from earlier? Or is that just the same outfit? Okay, immediately distracted.
What is it? What's that woman from the pond?
Yeah, it is the lady. That's what we thought.
Or the one you gave us away for?
Oh, true. Yes.
That witch.
Are those literally the same dudes who are at the top of the hill?
I tell you. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Well, she can't, because as far as she knows, we were just two shirtless dudes in the pond. She didn't see, like, our livery or anything.
Be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word. That's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and...
Another Catherine,
I love the
okay.
job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry, it's me. Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt.
I gotta be polite.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Okay, sorry.
Talk about your
I think this is actually a good spot to stop for the first episode. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So there's a lot of people talking at the same time, but I'm having a lot of fun so far. I'm here with Hans on a brand new adventure, maybe not off to the best start, but we'll catch you next time. So have a great day, thank you for watching, and we'll hopefully see you then. Bye bye now.